From the 30th to the 2nd of February, thousands of Tibetans are in Delhi for a series of campaign activities. On the 10th of March, Tibetans from various corners of Europe will also gather in Brussels, the capital city of the European Union, to observe what's called the 54th Tibetan National Uprising Day. Well, today there have been developments in China. China has sentenced 2 Tibetans for so-called inciting self-immolations. A court has handed down heavy sentences to a Tibetan monk and his nephew for so-called inciting 8 people to set themselves on fire in anti-China protests. This is the first time that punishment has been meted out over such protests. Nearly 100 Tibetans have set themselves on fire to protest against Chinese rule since 2009, with most of them dying from their injuries. China has repeatedly denounced the Dalai Lama and exiled Tibetan groups for fomenting the self-immolations. The Dalai Lama says he is merely seeking greater autonomy for the Himalayan homeland. Well, joining us now in our studios in the capital to discuss not only Tibetan and China policies, India caught between 2 stools. Dr. Lobsang Sangye is the elected political leader of Tibet. Dr. Sangye is also called Sikyong. That title means democratically elected leader of the Tibetan people. He's the political successor to the Dalai Lama. Also Bharat Karnad, professor in national security studies at the Center for Policy Research, and Jaidev Ranade, who was the former additional secretary at in the cabinet secretariat, that's research and analysis wing, also a China analysis. Dr. Sangye, if I can come to you first, this 3-day meeting with thousands of Tibetans here. In the run-up to that, even in India, we've seen parliamentary panels going to various states in India trying to garner support for the Tibetan people. Also wanting to get international, some kind of international movement on the issue after all these immolations, the recent immolations. Is this another attempt in that? Is this another attempt also to get New Delhi to possibly shift its policy a bit?
First of all, since I took over, the 2012 was declared as the Tibet lobby year. So we lobbied many parliaments. For example, US Senate passed a resolution, European Union passed a resolution, so did France and Italy. 2013 we have declared as Solidarity with Tibet year, and during which we will organize series of events. And first one was in New York City on 10 December, Human Rights Day. And here in Delhi we are for 4 days to organize series of rallies and protests. We are using the venue of Delhi not to not to protest against the Indian government, rather to use the venue to press the international community so that they could, not just issue statements and pass resolutions, but rather have concrete actions to press on the Chinese government to solve the issue of Tibet peacefully. Because what is going on now, 99 self-immolations and more hardline policies, as you just showed, more verdict and a sham trial, it's not going to help. Repression is leading to resentment and protests. More repression will lead to more protests. So this vicious cycle is neither helpful for the Chinese government or nor for the Tibetan people. So we want to solve the issue of Tibet peacefully through dialogue.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.